4-year-old son suddenly asked, "Mom, have you ever had a miscarriage?"
My baby died in your tummy, didn't you?
Mom froze in place. It was a matter from 10 years ago. Besides her and her husband, no one knew about it.
Honey, who told you I had a baby die in my tummy?
She told me she died in your tummy.
What does she look like?
Like Cassie, but a little smaller. In heaven, this little girl came up to me, and she wouldn't stop hugging me.
The mother's heart ached. She wiped away uncontrollable tears.
Honey, what was her name?
She didn't have a name. You guys didn't name her.
The mother was already weeping. For the child who was lost unexpectedly before birth, they didn't have time to name him. They didn't know if the baby was a boy or a girl. A week ago, the son, Boca, had a ruptured appendicitis. He had a high fever. By the time they reached the hospital, the doctor told him to prepare for the worst. But a miracle happened. Boca was out of danger. However, the father soon noticed something unusual.
There's a grandpa named Pop, right?
That's right. He was my mom's dad. He died when I was about your age.
He's very nice.
You saw Pop? You saw my grandfather? Where did you see him?
In heaven?
The son's words shocked him. Looking at the innocent face of his 4-year-old son, he quickly returned home. He dug out a photo of his grandfather, but the son shook his head at the photo. That wasn't the person he saw in heaven. The person in heaven didn't wear glasses. The father realized something. He turned and ran into the warehouse. He rummaged through photo albums. He took out a photo of his grandfather when he was young. He came to his son.
That's him. That's Pop. In heaven, everybody's young.
The father was choked with emotion. Could it be that his son was telling the truth? At night, Boca fell asleep. He came to the bedside. He wanted his son to talk more about heaven. The son nodded. On the operating table, his soul left his body. He floated into the air. He not only saw his entire surgery, but also saw his mother making a phone call in the next room. His father shouted at God and overturned a chair. Then, he came to a heaven filled with clouds. There were many angels flying towards him. The angels sang for him. Then, a man in a white robe took him away.
Colton, do you know who I am?
Nobody here wants to hurt me.
That's right, Colton. There are some people here who want to meet you.